On Facebook and Twitter, about 60% of the conversation, we're told, was about Governor Pence. They don't say whether that's positive or negative, but it is a lot of focus on him.
Well, speaking of Twitter, Tucker Carlson, as the two candidates on stage were arguing over who was driving a more insult-driven campaign, right? That's what they were arguing about. Donald Trump was insulting Tim Kaine and tweeting out, retweeting people who had tweeted, "Kaine looks like an evil crook out of the Batman movies." And then Trump retweeted another person saying that Tim Kaine looked like a fool, which led comedian John Lovett to say Trump is insulting people at the same moment Mike Pence is dodging questions about Trump insulting people.
Yes. Well, this is yes. Mr. Trump is now at the center of this conversation again tonight.
What a shock!
He wasn't on stage, but they were kind of making parallel arguments. So Kaine was making, he made it consistently from beginning to end, the argument that Trump has disqualified himself by the things that he has said. They are so unattractive, so appalling that he can't be president. Pence was making the argument that Hillary has disqualified herself by the things that she has done. They have been so ineffectual. They haven't worked. She's responsible for the America we're all dissatisfied with. And so it was kind of a stark contrast. I mean, and they each have a case, I think, but they were arguing past one another. I mean, you didn't see Pence say really anything about what Hillary has said, and you didn't see Kaine say anything about what Trump has done.
Well, he struck back saying she has called half of our supporters deplorable.
Well, that's
so
right.
He
for a moment, but mostly, I mean, of course, Trump doesn't hold office, so perhaps that's part of it. But really, this was about turnout, in my view, from beginning to end. You saw Kaine repeating ugly things that Trump has said about aimed at African Americans, Latinos, and unmarried women, and those are the three groups they need to turn out.
Dana.